Palmer always pissed off. Doesn't matter if you win or not. He's like, I should have done. Who is that guy? Always sitting. That's me. And look at this. Boom! Over the bars. When I crash, that's my rule. Don't leave the bike. Well, we're watching Léger, I don't know what year it was. I think it was first year.
99.
99. It was my first year on the Canadian team.
That's a World Cup?
World Cup in Léger, France. And it was really muddy, and as you can see, big rats all over the place. We're watching Palmer right now. First year was actually really dangerous. New bike from his team, a specialized suspension, bigger angles. That's where mountain bikes start to change. Bigger angles on the bikes, better suspension, long track, and still old school track. It means like you ride what is there. If it's a big hole, you have to go through. They don't make the track all flat.
And he's pissed.
He's pissed off. Palmer always pissed off. Doesn't matter if you win or not. He's always pissed off. He's like, I should have done. Who is that guy? Always sitting. That's me. Cedric GRACIA. I'm always on the sit. You can see I'm fighting here. Rats. I try to look the best place to go where it's dry, but you know, in this time, I knew my bike was not the best in a dry condition.
What is that mud guard you have?
I had the
Comes from a motorcycle or what?
I'm lucky on that one. Yeah, you look, the fender is just like going all over the place, but that's what we had at the time. We didn't care really, just to avoid to have too much mud going on your goggles and using too much tear-off. But I was pedaling. I'm pretty surprised because I sit a lot, and you can see videos right now. I'm a little bit worried because you know I'm a contender when they start raining. And I don't have much rules. I'm not looking, you see, I don't even go on the rails, I go on the grass to go because I have spikes. That way I had a lot more, I almost crashed. And yeah, I'm surprised, I'm pedaling a lot, stand up, big gears. Well, look like my bike is small.
I think this mud is like you can't, you have to pedal because it doesn't run.
If you stop to pedal, look, I even have my, on the top of my handlebar, I have this, I guess it was a sponsor from the team, speed meter. Awesome. And here, that's the end, almost the end. You see, I'm going a little bit off the track because that's where it was drier.
You have number one plate.
I have number one plate because I guess I win the first round, but I don't even remember what it was. Why do I have number one plate? That's weird.
It's a ranking of something.
Yeah, it's ranking. Oh, UCI ranking. From all the races from the year before, I guess. And look at this, boom, over the bar, Cedric. But you see, I crash. I didn't. When I crash, that's my rule. Don't leave the bike. Then at least you don't have to go and look for the bike. Yeah, and I lost by what? Oh, I win right now on videos by 13 seconds. That's pretty good at this time.
But you were pissed.
I'm pissed.
You saw the time. You were still pissed.
I'm pissed because my dad, before I went to the start, my dad don't go to the races. But this time, I think he told my mechanic, be careful, it's a big hole in the last corner. Well, I guess, and I told him, I know, but I guess I didn't pay attention on my dad, and I went over the bar. Look, Palmer, he knew. Palmer and me always went along together, really good guy. I think he's the only French guy he liked because he always told me I'm not a French person. I don't know if it's true. My passport say I'm French. And this is Steve. Steve, always dangerous, especially when he was on GT here. You see how small was the bike for us. Now we ride longer bikes, but this time we wanted to have a short bike just to be more
I was amazed at how short that the handlebars.
What's
the width?
I think it was the 72 or 74.
Yes.
Yeah,
it was not like 68
or something. It was bad.
That's really tiny.
Steve was so dangerous in the rain, and I think he had the big mistake at the top. I think we're going to see it. He went almost off piste. He cut the tape. Some people say I should have won because he went off piste, but I think you should. Nah, that's bullshit. Like, I think it's here. Because he almost crashed. He saved it. He took the tape, but he didn't go off course then. I think it's totally clear.
The rule is you have to cut one of the poles, right?
Yeah, but I think it was totally fine. And at this time of the year, we just didn't care. We fight for the timing. We didn't fight against each other. Because at the bar, we was the first people at the bar anyway.
What were the bikes like back then compared to what you have now?
I mean, yeah. We had bikes with suspension, but we still had the...
It wasn't suspending anything?
Yeah, exactly. And we had big problem on brakes. I remember I was fighting with my brakes because the mud was going through the pads. No big brake. You see, I almost crashed on the same spot that they almost did. And look at him too. He's avoiding the big mud path. He's trying to find the best grip outside, and even if you have to do more terrain. But look, at least he didn't crash in the last corner like I did. Look at this. He's going to hit it. Boom, he hit it. He sent him sideways, but he saved it. You see, he's losing a little bit of time, but not as much as I did, and that's why he won. Yeah. 60 cents of a second, yeah. It's cool. Yeah. I was a little bit pissed off at myself because I knew it was a big hole. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's a short margin, huh?
Especially on 6 minutes. You know.
That's long.
Those tracks was long. Now they're half, like 3 to 4 minutes.
Is it the same track now, or no? They changed it for the last concourse, right?
Yeah, they changed. They changed.
The mud is still the same.
Not still the same. When they ran there, it's disaster.
In their own country.
Call it what? Peanut butter?
He said it's cool to win some French people in their own country. That's awesome. Steve Peat comments are always brilliant. Nice glasses, Steve. Looks awesome. Looked like he just went out to the swimming pool.
And I knew the course was drying out, so I knew I could nail it, and everything went just good. I had a little crash in the woods, but I knew
he crashed. I didn't know that.
Perfect.
That's cool. Well, I crashed too, Steve.
Everyone had made mistakes. It was so hard, and I just got up and kept going and came through. Stoked.
Sometimes I'm good in léger, and always I have something. Yes. I crash or I break something. This year I break nothing, but I crash. Maybe next year.
Such a philosopher, Cedric. Yeah, you just Palmer always goof around, you know, that's why we always get along. Basically the three of us here, yeah, we had a good time, we always drink. I'm surprised Steve didn't share his beer.
What about I heard about good stories about the Palmer truck. One day maybe you'll tell us what happened in the truck.
When he had that big
what happened in the truck stays in the truck.
Yeah, what happened is like Las Vegas, what happened in the truck stays in the truck, but when he had that truck was pretty mental, especially me as a kid because they're older. Those guys are older than me, and I was young and learning English. And man, I learned so quick with those guys because you have to. If not, you lost. But my broken English definitely became from those guys. You know, him, like Palmer, Lopes, Steve Peat. They was my teachers, and that's why my English still not so good. Thanks, boys. Wow, 4-cross Val Nor, I guess. I didn't want to break, I just jumped the 4. Now, I knew that those guys are much better than me anyway on out of the gate, and the only option for me is to be sneaky, smart, or whatever you can call it, or just go for it like I did here, jump the whole thing and be like, all right, guys, hit your brakes and go 2 and 2. I would jump the whole thing.
That's crazy.
I remember doing at the practice, people would come to me like, dude, you're so crazy. Now we have to jump.